And welcome to another episode of my daily day. I know it's been a while, but I'm going through some kind of transformation right now. You know, and don't get me wrong, I like my old look. I like my '80s retro kickback with the old school horror movies and metal bands. But I thought I'd just go out and get like something like newer, more modern, and see how it fits me and see if it feels good. It does. It really does. I'm not in it right now. I wore it a couple days ago. Walked around town a little bit because a lot of people around here know me. I just wanted to kind of get a little reactions, and people are really digging it. Yeah, I got this nice white Adidas, like a bucket hat, and some skinny jeans, which I've never in my life owned a pair of skinny jeans, and they were actually really comfortable. And this half and half like designer shirt. It like had a design on one half. It was like more plain on the other half. And I broke up my old 80s Adidas's, not 80s, but like my new ones I just got. And I put together a little ensemble that looked pretty damn fly, Yeah, I'm pretty fly for a white guy, right? Oh wow, look at this house. Look at the round porch there. Anyways, but yeah, I figured I'd check in with you guys. It's been I think I've only done like one video in like the last 2.5, 3 weeks. So wanted to catch up with you guys, see how everybody's doing. I'm doing better. I know some people are worried about me a couple days ago. But you got to roll with the times, right? But I'm doing good. School bus. The magic school bus. But yeah, I'm up in my old neck of the woods right now. I've lived a lot of places, but my early school years were right here in Mansfield, Massachusetts. And I took school until 4th grade. And it was pretty cool. Like, after when I was in 5th grade, moved to Westwood. Westwood's about like a preppy, entitled kids town. Still is. It was back in the 80s too, but yeah. So I just come up here. I just work till 2 o'clock. It's currently now like almost 4, and I just wanted to check out the old stomping grounds here. So if you want to take a little walk with me, stick around on this video. Make sure if you like my videos, make sure you click the subscribe button on the bottom and click like for the video. And then on your right hand side there should be a notifications. Click all for notifications. That way you don't have to wait till I post it on Facebook or anywhere. You can get notifications that I dropped a new video, and you can watch it first before anyone else. So I know you're just clamoring to see me on your iPhones or your Androids or whatever you're on, your laptops, maybe even your television. I know a lot of people can get like YouTube on television, which is cool. You can see my face all over your TV, which I'm sure you're dying to see that. Yeah, see this? We're in the school zone right now. And I think I'm gonna get rained on, so if the video cuts off early, I had to shut it down because of rain. I felt a couple of drops. So, and see school zone. It's blinking. Speed limit 20 miles an hour. Okay. And like this town is very serious about their speed limits. You go 2 miles over, they're pulling your ass over. So, so this is a nice quiet area. Mansfield's a good town. Some might say it's boring, but we like it boring. Yeah, so we're up in the school district, like I said. We're almost near where I used to play baseball, this is cool because like this brings back memories. Yeah, across the street, so we can get a better view. Mansfield, Massachusetts Education Complex. It doesn't look like it's a baseball field anymore, but this was one of the several fields. This town loves its local sports. So you can see it. It's not a baseball field anymore, but they still, over in the distance, you probably can't see it, but there's still a cage over there, like a backstop cage. So, and here it is. Jordan Jackson Elementary, Mansfield High School, Robinson Elementary, and Qualters Middle School. I never got to the middle school part. I did. I went to Robinson Elementary, which this is it right here. And across the street is Qualters Middle School, right there. They still have the old brick buildings here. And the windows are identical to what they were when I was a kid over at Robinson Elementary, which is awesome. God, like this is like a major flashback. Like I've been up here a couple times before, but you know, you gotta realize like that was 4th grade. I'm 50 years old now. But literally this place looks identical to what I remember. Yeah, there we go. See, they have the big panes of glass for the windows. And the entranceways are identical. It's like, I'm like in a time warp right now. I feel like Marty McFly. Well, except Marty didn't grow up in the 1950s, but I feel like I stole Marty McFly's DeLorean and I just went back in time. These are identical to what the entrances used to look like. And it says right there, Robinson Elementary. This is crazy. Before I leave here, I gotta get a video. I gotta get a picture of this. This is crazy. I remember this like it was yesterday. Oh wow. Wow, this is crazy. This place looks exactly the same from when I went to school here. I went to school here in 4th grade. I came back a couple years ago. I was like, I'm going to go up to see the old school. This place has not changed at all. Wow. I was just talking to a gentleman going in. And this used to be the preschool right here. Looks like it's all boarded up now. But that used to be the preschool right there. And so we're walking through the whole property. And across the street is Mansfield High School, which Mansfield High School is very popular for their high school football. They've always been very competitive since I was a kid. Like I never went there, but my sister Carol went to Mansfield High, and they still have the rival Foxborough. Foxborough's our neighboring town, and it's like I think they used to call it Blood Week. I don't know if they still call it Blood Week, but that was like, yeah, the week leading up to the game was just like crazy. So I probably used that word crazy 100 times already. But the Mansfield High School, it does have a small upgrade, but not much. It looks pretty much as it's still brick. That's right across the street there. And then, yeah, let's keep going. See if the old baseball fields are still here. This is going to be a long video, people, as long as the weather holds up. I've had a couple drops here and there. Nothing enough to shut the camera down yet, so I'm like, this is seriously like a time warp. And on the way back, if like I said, if weather permitting, take a walk through the old campground. It's behind the high school. There's a little walkway behind the high school that brings you to where summer camp was. When the parents wanted to get rid of their kids, it wasn't like a sleeping camp. You go there at like 8 in the morning, you stay till like 4 or 5 at night, and it got you away from your parents, so they could do all their stuff, supporting the house job. And it's kind of like school, except it was outside. School, it takes you away from your parents so they can do their things. Same with the summer camp. It was like, wow. And here's Jordan Jackson Elementary. This wasn't here when I was a kid, but yeah. Oh wow, the baseball fields are still here. I'm like crying right now. There's one of them right there. They could play several games here. They have a soccer in the middle, and in the distance there's another soccer, but they also use that other one for baseball also. So if you can see right there, that's where I played. What was it? Not. It was like a minor league type setting. Wasn't like Babe Ruth. It was like below Babe Ruth. So wow, like this is amazing. Like when I was a kid, our coach got Mean Joe Green from the Pittsburgh Steelers to appear, and he was like our coach for the day. He was teaching us like team stuff, team skills, like team support, and it was, you never disappoint your players. You always try to, even if someone's on a bad streak, you just keep cheering for them, rooting for them. This is, I feel like crying. I really do. Like this is surreal. I'm at a crosswalk right now. Are they supposed to stop here? Thank you. Well, we're still alive, holding the fort here. I don't know how you get to the track, but and there's a closer look at Mansfield High School. First day of school was September 6th, so that's high school. Yeah, high school was for September 6th. I think the entrance to the park, to the summer campground park, is on the other side of the high school. It's been a while since I've been here, so bear with me. And this is fantastic. I think this is the best I've felt in a while. Honestly, it is. So. taking you on a tour of my pretty much my childhood. I lived here from before uh, not preschool, before what's that called? Before preschool, and then there was kindergarten too. So I went to preschool and kindergarten here. And I'm not gonna walk by these kids. I don't want to freak them out. Some old dude walking on the property. Yeah, there's the high school, Mansfield High. And this is fantastic. I see they have a whole new parking area. They did the grounds, because this used to be all holes. Looks like they just had a new pave. So it's about time. Like seriously, when I leave this area, I'm gonna start crying because I'm gonna want to come back. Let's see if we can find the way to the. Is it in between the schools? Maybe not. No, maybe it's over there. Or maybe it's on the side of the middle school. I don't know. This is great though. We're about to pass the middle school. A couple more kids, so I don't want to freak out. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, we can cut through here. So this goes down to the football fields, and we got a pretty nice field here. And there's a track, so it's like if you want to work out, there's an open track here. And then there's a like 8 basketball court. Oh, this is great. Because in between the schools. So I was right. And me and my friends used to have a lot of like hidden passages up on this trail we're about to hit in like a couple minutes. Like some of us, we were always very competitive about getting to school, and we found like little trails through the bushes to cut off like 2-3 minutes of your time. So if we knew somebody was ahead of us, we always jump through those trails to try to catch up or get ahead. Yeah, I'm just reliving my my younger years here. This place is like very retro to me, very like still very familiar. Yeah. And there's a football field right there. A football field. There's football practice going on right now. And on the side should be the old trail. Yep. The old trail looks like a new trail now, because it's a little bit more away from the bushes. They might have another one over there, but there's the football field. You can hear football practice going on. And there's another baseball field here, apparently. Yeah. There we go. Wow, this is like I don't think I've smiled like this in a long time. And this is where they all the not the lockers, but where they have storage. There's storage for all the football and baseball, obviously now. Yeah, that's a baseball field because I see the bases now. And we're coming up to, here's the path I was telling you about. The path goes right into the old summer campground. They have volleyball, they have racquetball, they have basketball. Looks like nobody's at the basketball hoops today, but in the distance you can see the basketball courts. And wow, they've modernized this whole place. There's the playground. There's some old bleachers that they use for seats now. We can get on the other side and give you a better look. And it looks like they're playing soccer over there in the distance. This place is huge, like it's a big place for sports. For kids to, let some steam off. And they used to have a water, it wasn't a water well, but it was like it was like a cement pool, I guess you can call it. You could put your feet in it, but now it's not there anymore. That's where the volleyball net is now. And here's some of the old bleachers. These bleachers are identical to the old ones. Like, I'm assuming these are the old ones because they're in pretty rough shape. The metal staircase to go to the next football field. They do like lacrosse up here too. And the old bathrooms, which I hope they keep in better shape than what they did for the old bathrooms. Here's more bleachers in the distance there. It looks like they're playing either soccer or lacrosse in the distance there. And now, let me get you to the steps. This has been here forever. Kids come up here to, hang out, probably smoke weed now. I'm not gonna climb all the way up because I've already way past my steps right now. But yeah, so like I said, when our parents wanted to get rid of us for the summer, if you lived in Mansfield, you got to come here for free and spend the whole day. They had different activities and they had like counselors, like a summer camp, but it was just like an all-day summer camp. It wasn't a stay over. It wasn't sleepaway camp. Okay. Yeah. Like literally, this place has changed a little bit, but the schools and like the fields and the bleachers are all pretty much the same from when I was a kid. So you guys get to see a little bit of my childhood here, which I don't open up to a lot of people. And here's the new playground. Well, it's not new now, but it's newer than when I lived here. Right there. It's amazing what they can do. And more bathrooms up here. And they play baseball here too. There's another baseball field right over here. Yeah, so you guys got to take the tour of my childhood here. Like I said, not much has changed. Some improvements here and there, but the feel is still the same. So, and this gate has been here since I was a kid. So you can't just drive in here. You have to either park or drop off your kids here. And there's not much parking. Right here. So this gate has been here forever. Looks like someone tried to get through because there's now a chain. And this wasn't even here before the extra parking. Over the wall here. It's pretty awesome. We're at 25, almost 25 minutes. Wow.